Yo. Hey, there it goes. There he is. Nah, we're here. We're here. Just give me a second. Oh, God, of course, right when I want to fucking stream. The old ball and chain comes home. And the dogs go crazy. Nah, YouTube switched up on me. It used to give me a minute before I had to before like this shit would actually go live. All right, so that's good. This all works. Hey, all right, we in there. This man said they all switch up eventually. Ooh, 6. Thank you. Let me play you guys some music. And then I can get 6 what he needs. What the fuck are we talking about here, son? Yo, they took down one of my old streams because I played Mob Deep. That's crazy to me. Let me see. I don't care if this gets taken down anyway because this is too much sauce. We're gonna see some things here. What y'all want to listen to? Get up. Yo. Hold up 1 second.
And we gon' finish this shit. Mental battle scars polluting my cranium. Watered down fake niggas, I'm draining them and training them. Claiming them swab house niggas to the dirt, bitch. Cross the family and you gon' find yourself getting hurt, bitch. Pieces all in the nigga mind, it ain't reality. Fuck reconciliation, niggas don't want no unity. Born, dying every minute, death is closer to me. It's like I'm in a movie, except I'm feeling everything. Pain when another motherfucker try to touch me. Anger when a petty player faker try to fuck me. 8B, A double L, the fat MAC AC, nice with a mic and I don't think you wanna fuck with me. Love head doctors and I don't mean a psychiatrist. Bitches with that lip grip, tighter than a gorilla fist. Pimp shit, when is everybody gonna learn? Pimps and gangsters make the universe turn. Poverty with the right amount of hustle turns to riches. The wrong situations turn hard niggas to bitches. I was born in the war zone, fought for everything I got. Learned about my hustle, nigga worked and made my shit hot. Hoes started jocking, niggas bopping like they bitches too. Other niggas mad cause they only sold a tape or two. Fuck what you heard, nigga, fuck who you be. Suave got the hook up, cause Suave got the cheese.
We started this shit, and we gon' finish this shit. We started this shit, and we gon' finish this shit. We started this shit, and we gon' finish this shit. We started this shit, and we gon' finish this shit. We started this shit, and we gon' finish this shit. We started this shit, and we gon' finish this shit. We started this shit, and we gon' finish this shit. We started this shit, and we gon' finish this shit.
See what this is about. Oh man, I already don't like it. Oh, I already don't like it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it to myself.
Look, play my position in the kitchen, I'm working. Whip it, bag of half and 50s, hit the strip and I serve it. If it's an issue, trust, I'm coming to get with you in person. With the extender, throwing at you till I flip your Suburban. All my businesses flourish, I'm on my way to my yacht. I put a 6 on the dock like Julius Irvin. Damn, I know my nigga's sisters is hurting. He caught new case, but got his sentences concurrent. That ain't get him discouraged. Got another homie in prison for murder. He would let his gun clap and fire at anyone that would try. Watching this baby mother's cry, I got numb, I can't lie. His mama ain't shed a tear, she know that come with this life. Thought about it.
607, look at your phone, damn it.
Got the time, won't see his daughter graduate. Can't teach his son how to drive. Not to see where I get this ambition from and this drive the machine. I'm iller than anyone that's alive. Look, bought the Benz truck and the Maybach with no license. Straight from dealership, not from the auction with the low prices. A long way from selling white and running from the polices. You niggas know who flow nicest. Raise the bar like coke prices. Fronted the homie, caught a joint, he stopped answering. Been my nigga since grammar school, I don't know how to handle it. Flea said you leave them knots in your chest, they gon' turn to cancer then. In other words, he's saying don't let it slide, you gotta handle it. Nigga, lemon squeeze, lemon squeeze. Lemon squeeze, lemon squeeze. Don't tell my niggas stay safe, tell them to stay dangerous. Auntie hit that stem, almost fainted. Fiends love me in every ghetto, nigga, I'm famous. Had some young boys pull up, do you heinous? Lemon squeeze, lemon squeeze. Lemon squeeze, lemon squeeze.
Capone and Noriega watching CNN. Black whip, black tints, y'all ain't seeing that. It's Con and Meth, spread the word, boy, you're seeing them. No seeing them, these rappers in the scope, you're never seeing them. Killer bees back in the building with machining them. We creaming them of pockets of dirty money, I'm clean again. Ain't got to tell you I'm dope, just stick the needle in. The goose is all quite big enough to fit the seagull in. Tis the seasoning, why ask why? I has my reasons and my birds don't need no seasoning. Methyl D in this evening. Now ask yourself, is that really air that you breathing in? I think outside the box, then I find a box I can keep them in. Or just leave it then, like the bouncer won't let your people in. People said they want that old map, well this the prequel then. I get medieval, some people won't make the prequel then. Leave them in the fetal position, F it, I'm leaving then. I use the system, you cowards use euphemisms. Women call me super daddy, my powers is supervision. Who gave you permission to speak? To learn you listen, learn to listen to a different MC. You learn the difference in addition if you're missing MC. Sign this petition, get a fraction of that faction subtracted by my division. I'm a boss, so that means I make decisions slash villain. I will kill an MC to make a living, yeah.
Oh my God, no. Oh my God, no. Please, no. Please. Oh God, no.
I say how I feel.
Oh my God, no.
You should really listen. It was all mine.
I don't care.
All in.
Oh my God, I'm so not interested.
Came up out of that dirt pile, now I'm ballin'. And I don't need no church land, I'm living sin.
Fucking times am I gonna hear everybody start the fucking song the same way? I didn't have anything, now ballin'. My friends didn't think I would do it, now they all in. And my girl just had sex with my homeboy, so I don't know if I'm gonna shoot him or shoot myself. Oh, gotta drink some codeine, cause I got so many problems I can't handle it, no. Fuck out of here, bro. Look at your shit. Oh, okay. So secure. Oh, let's see. Let's bring y'all into the party. What's up, everybody? Mr. Mugabe is in the house. John Smith is in the house. DJ Tyson, aka Big Joe, is in the house. OJ's Melodic Mouse is officially a boomer. I Trust is in the house. Dade Queso is in the house. Yo, Dade, are you really in fucking South Dakota? North Dakota? Yo. But you gotta, dude, you gotta embrace the boomerism, bro. Especially since none of us are actual boomers. That's the best part about that. Oh, Dave Queso's getting big fucking checks, bro. Dave Queso's getting big checks. What you doing out there? You making like $2,000 a week? Man's out there getting it. Okay, he's definitely voting Trump. I'll tell you right now, Dave Queso's voting Trump. He's like, I'm so glad Joe Biden's fucking off. So I could feel confident in my Trump vote. All right. Let me turn some things on here. All right. Why the fuck does this happen? That's such a weird thing. What's up, my boy? Yeah. Did I just go? Yo, y'all let me know. Did I just go to one ear? Am I only on the left side? Yo, why do I only hear myself out of that fucking shit, bro? I don't understand my life. I don't understand my life. Why did you do this to me? Oh, I know why you did it to me. You're ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's what the problem is. That's better. That's good. Good money. Beautiful. All right. So, Ooh. Okay, so I had to retract that message. Money Mike's in the building. What's up? What's up? Yo, Money Mike's. I got bro. Money Mike's is like 23 years old and he knows way too much shit about the 90s, bro. He's over here. He's over here on Twitter talking about, man, I wish Lil Kim didn't get beat up that first time so she didn't have to get plastic surgery. Like, boy, what the fuck do you know about the story of Kimberly Jones? Frank, that's the this is the this is the Apollo console. That's what that is. I gotta download Luna. Luna's going down the right course. Luna is making things happen. He watched the documentary. Okay. Okay, that's what's going on. Oh shit, I got orders over here. Ooh, I gotta take care of Raycon. Fucking up. I gotta take care. I gotta do some customer service. It. It. Where'd it go though? Check this out though. Luna is definitely going down the right course. See, and I knew this shit too, bro. Like Luna is Mr. Mugabe. Type some more words about the Civil War in the UA community. I wanna know what you're talking about. Um, Luna is going in the right direction, bro. Like, and I knew it too. Like this, like when they dropped this, bro. Like this doll was so not ready. Like this shit was so not finished, bro. Like they didn't even drop a beta on us, bro. Like this shit was like a pre-alpha build. Like they said they've been working on 5 years. What they've been working on for 5 years was figuring out how to do the latency and then wrapping everything else around it, dog. Like no, bro. There was some fundamental things that was just like missing from this shit, bro. Some fundamental things that was missing from this shit, dog. I don't even know if you can I don't even know if you can I don't even know if you can use hardware synths with this shit yet. That's one of the things that like I wasn't even willing to struggle with it. And the one thing that made me be like, yo, I'm not fucking opening this DAW up again for a while, like until I was this. Like, bro, you couldn't reverse audio. So like you're gonna make me work 100% audio, but then you're not gonna give me any tools to fucking do stuff with it. So that was cool. I'm glad that they added that. Being able to drag and drop MIDI from your easy keys and your captain chords and from folders, like that shit's dope. This trackpad zoom shit, like I don't give a fuck about that. But I guess it's cute. This was also a pain in the dick, like not being able to bounce your song and name it whatever you want it. Like that's all like basic shit, bro. That's super basic shit. Or not having organization for your plugins. Like, bro, like, dude, you would go and look for a plugin in Luna, and that shit would be like all of the damn UAD plugins, bro. Like, I don't need to see all these plugins I don't have. That's dope. Those are definitely some fucking key things, but I'm still not ready to fucking go in there. That shit is just not going. Before 22 I was pretty much refusing to listen to modern music outside Kanye and 50 Cent. It was just Wu Tang and it was written. That is, I mean, bro, that's a great way to live. That sounds like my life. NYC, you and me very strategically, Havoc and P. It's awesome. Luna is for those gated communities. These are facts, bro. This is all factual information. Pretty sure posting any Luna hate speech in their Facebook group will get you soft banned. I mean, that's a thing, bro. That's a thing. I got hard banned from the main Presonus Facebook group. Because the dude who took it over was an audio guy. right? And I was like making a lot of posts, like trying to bring attention to like, hey, you guys should, like hopefully, because the devs would post in there. I was like, yo, you guys should like pay attention to the MIDI community, bro. Like you have like a really good foundation. You should start out, make some stuff. And this guy got really snippy with me and was like, yo, you guys are just a small part of it. This is great for audio engineers. I'm like, dude, like Pro Tools is already a thing, bro. But there was this issue with with what's it called, with multi-core support in like Studio One 3, and they were like trying their best to pretend like that shit didn't happen, and I kept talking about it, and this dude like was like this is my group, and I was like, bro, you like whatever. And he fucking banned me. He like banned the shit out of me. He banned CMP. He banned CMP. Bro, this dude before like this is before MG the Future had touched fucking Studio One, when he was still calling it like the whack version of Cubase. You know what I mean? Like before anybody had done a rap beat inside of Studio One. Like I had Studio One tutorials. I was fucking I was fucking breezing through all the hacks. I was doing the workflow just because I was excited about having a DAW that made sense to me, and being able to like communicate my ideas. Like I was just doing it out of pure excitement, bro. Pure excitement. I never got nothing from them people, bro, except fucking you know, the guys on the outside who were trying to impress the devs, like being like, yo, fuck this guy, bro. On some real shit. Presonus dude got his feelings. Yeah, he didn't even work for Presonus, bro. He was just like, there was a lot of people in that community who were trying to get jobs, and I think what happened was he banned Concrete Ziba. I think what happened was like they were like really shook at me because I was doing content at like a feverish pace, bro. Like because I was like trying to compete with Busy Works Beats and shit. I was fucking like dropping videos and videos and videos. And I don't think that the guys who were like doing audio, like they couldn't keep up. They they didn't have like the right personality and shit, and they just fucking didn't. They were like, oh no, we don't want this to be a techno DAW, and instead now they got Gregor doing techno. So that's like, I find that hilarious. I find that hilarious. But yeah, this Luna shit, bro, like it's close. Yo, D-Loc is in the building, bro. Yo, D-Loc is one of my first subscribers, bro. Like one of my like he's probably like in the first 500 subscribers, bro. D-Loc, what's up, bro? I appreciate you, man. Oh man, but this shit right here, bro. Like I'm like secretly excited for them to figure this out, bro, because I still believe that this DAW and this workflow is the greatest advancement in audio technology. Like this, like in the past like 5 years, easy. Yeah, there's definitely cool people that work at Presonus, bro. Like all day. Like the dude who runs the Twitter, that guy's awesome. You know what I'm saying? The guy who's in who's in charge of the Loop store. You know what I'm saying? He's good. He's fucking awesome. And fucking Roland and Perry. Those guys are good dudes, bro. Marcus, he don't work for Presonus, but he works close with them. Marcus has always been dope. You know, do I think they'll make Luna for Windows? Nah, they ain't gonna make Luna for Windows, bro. This shit's not happening. That shit is not happening, bro. That shit is 100% not happening. Everything that happens in Luna is Mac based, dude. But bro, that's why Luna was Like that's why Luna was free, bro. Like UAD charges for everything, bro. UAD charges for everything. You think they're fucking not gonna charge for a doll, bro? The reason why they didn't call it a doll is because that shit's not ready. But enough of that. Let's talk music, right? So, um, here's the deal. I got something that I'm working on, top secret project with MG the Future. Some of the people in my Discord know about it. I'm not gonna say it out loud because some fucking haters gonna fucking try to steal it from me. But I'll give you guys some sneak peeks. I went back to studies, real studies in books, not videos. We've amassed all of these tools, all these tools that and this part I'm not worried about because me and MG are the motherfuckers who use this shit that that can do it like this, bro. Don't nobody do it like this, dog. Don't nobody do it like this. You guys know it. But we have all of these OS cap. Got all these plugins that guys that you'll not just you guys. I guess like I'm not just saying like you guys are fucking whatever. But there's all these tools to compose, right? That's what this shit is for. This shit is to compose. Um, but this doesn't help you if you don't know any composition, right? And the thing is, guys, using music theory, or learning music theory is not composition, and that is important to understand. So the way I've been writing songs, or the way I've been writing my loops recently, is like if you want to get into making loops, even if it's making your own loops, right? Even if it's just making your own stuff for you to use, which I think is a far superior workflow than just trying to like open up the fucking DAW, okay? Um is way superior than just trying to open up the DAW and put three omnispheres and like try to figure something out right then. Like I think I've never been more productive, and my beats have never been at a higher level than when I switch that part of the workflow, right? And you'll see, like, I think the reason why loop producers, especially like the younger loop producers, like why that conversation of like, yo, is it okay to use loops? Do you use loops or whatever? Like why that's even a thing? Like why that even exists is because like, yo, the motherfuckers who use loops, like they make fucking better beats. Because when you think about it, we'll do some what the hell? Why, dude? I don't understand what's up with this desk, bro. Why am I so loud now? I wonder if that's no. That's wild. That's bugging. How in the world, yo? But the what I'm saying is I got distracted because something happened with my headphones. It's a bug in Studio 15. Fantastic. Fantastic. I'm so sick of this shit, bro. That's crazy. But Keyflow, if you don't shut your bitch ass up, dog. Yo, so yo, Butter Love, what's up, bro? But the what I'm saying is like you can totally amplify your powers if you split the fucking process up. You know what I'm saying? Like I recommend that to everybody. Like you'll get to the point where you don't need nobody's loops if you could just make your own. Like even if your play isn't to make loops and email them. You know what I mean? And what happens is you wind up getting to a place. You'll wind up getting to a place where you're like, you know what? um I can create whatever I want to create. Like if I feel like doing some some horror movie soundtrack stuff, or if I feel like doing some 80s vibes with a chorus guitar and a major scale, like I can do that. I can worry about making it sound like a trap beat later. Later I can go and put halftime on it. Later I could chop the sample in my MPC. Later I can go and reverse it. You don't have to do all that shit at the same time. And when you split these processes up, you don't like that beat block fuck shit like that shit goes away. You can always be creative because you don't have no sauce for the loops. Fuck it. I'll just cut my shit up and fuck around on the MPC. And I really got into this workflow when I started using my MPC for every beat about a year ago. Like I really committed to it. And the reason why I did it was because the time stretch in the MPC standalone was so trash that I didn't want to use like anybody else's loop, because I would need to time stretch it, right, in order to make trap beats. Like this is before I was like making like Griselda beats in the MPC, where you don't really got to worry about that shit, right? So I was like, all right, so the only way that I'm gonna get like a good loop is if I make my own. So I was just loading Spicy Sundays loops in there, boom 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 boom, making beats with the Spicy Sundays loops. And the shit was wild fun, bro. Like you can go and like boom, go do your fucking 10 beats a day, right? You made the loop, you made maybe you don't do 10, maybe you do 3, right? But through doing 3 is like a mind fuck for people, right? And granted, what I'm saying, granted your what's it called, it doesn't really, like, you're not really making 3 beats in a day, because you're just doing the drums and the bass for the bottom of it, and like you add the time that you took to actually create the samples. You know what I'm saying? And that adds a significant amount more of time. But you'll notice that your melodies get better, your processing of your loops gets better. You know what I'm saying? Your mixing gets better. Everything gets better when you split it up. So when I'm in this space, right? And I want to talk to you guys about what I've learned from studying like elite level loops. Like I'm talking about studying the guys that, like, not the guys who send shit to 808 Mafia. You know what I mean? But like the dudes that wind up on like Drake records. You know what I'm saying? The people who wind up on Post Malone shit, the people that wind up everywhere, the people that charge $70 for their stems and get it, and nobody ever pushes back. The stuff that doesn't wind up on Reddit, the stuff that always winds up with, you never hear these guys talk about, they ain't get credit for their loop. These guys never get fucked. You know what I mean? And the way that you can use their shit, you could chop it up, you could loop it straight up, or you could halftime it and make trap. You know what I mean? You can use the entire composition with a low pass filter and flip it like that, or you can dig into the stems and fucking isolate them and flip them like one shots. There's like there's like a lot of value there, right? Like I studied the value, and I built myself a system of how I work in these sessions from now on, right? So I need to shut this app because this is gonna piss me off. Um, what's it called? What I do, right, is I have this set up. I have this setup called Craft Masterworks Beats System Head Ass. you guys know I'm about workflow. No funnel. But dog, I seen a funnel on Instagram, bro. The shit made me so bad, bro. This dude was selling 200 beats for $47, and it was funny because I posted about it, and all the producers were like, they were like, "Oh my god, how could you sustain that? How could you sustain that? How could you sustain that?" And it's crazy that out of like because I expected like people who follow me like watch the podcast, but it's still crazy that so many people watch like MG and me throw throw all these cap producers under the bus, and they still like believe in Santa Claus. Like if you see someone selling 200 beats for $47, bro, that guy isn't making beats. That guy isn't making beats, bro. That guy's buying beats. You know what I mean? If you can set up a funnel like that, you can afford to invest like find 10 good producers and get 20 great beats from each of them, and there's so many young producers out there that make great beats that don't fucking they're just so happy that somebody likes their beats, and they'll fucking sell the shit, bro. I know somebody who frequents our chats, right? And all he does now, this man's got Germans making his beats, bro. He don't make no beats. He don't make no beats, bro, but he stays in Miami and he makes the plays. You understand what I'm saying? No, bro, you don't even download it. You pay somebody. You find somebody who you think is dope on BeatStars that doesn't have any plays, and then you approach them, right? You see that they're selling $5 leases, but they've got like, it's like, oh, you got 20 good beats here, bro. I'll give you $500 for them. Oh man, yeah. Can I still lease them? Yeah, for sure you could still lease them. I'm just gonna resell them royalty free. So they're royalty free on your side, and they're royalty free on my side. No problem. Oh yeah. That sounds good. I never had $500 before. And that kid gets to say that he made a placement. You know what I mean? This guy just spent $500 on 20 beats. Do that 10 times, and all you got to do, if you're selling the service for $50, all you got to do to make that back is sell it 10 times. That's it. But y'all like this is he said music production is a new dope game. This is how things are done now. Now that we have normalized email marketing culture in our music culture. These are the type of people who you're competing with now, like for for the attention of the local, or not local's the wrong word, of the underground artist on the internet, you know? And the funnels are sick, bro. If I was a rapper, I would have spent the $47 on it. 44, and it was crazy because more came with it, right? It's, you know, it's a typical ClickFunnels shit, right? So it was like it was like 200 beats. You get 200 beats. You get a one-on-one consultation. You get a photo. You get a Photoshop graphics kit, you know, with different textures and stuff like that, so you could do the artwork for your singles. It came with it came with fonts. You know what I'm saying? What else? Like other stupid shit, like a fucking, like, you know, the like, you know, all the cap shit, like, oh, email contacts for A&Rs at fucking Atlantic or whatever. That type of stuff was in there. But I got distracted. Anyway, so what the hell is Mugabe, you talking to me? What's the link for the funnel? Dog, you think I keep you think I keep links for Instagram funnels, bro? I just look at that shit since I read the books. I read those ClickFunnels books to see like how those dudes think, and to be able to talk about what was going on, so these motherfuckers couldn't you know, couldn't sully the waters with without full transparency and accountability, you know what I'm saying? Some guy won a beat contest on Kenny B's channel. He stole someone's beat. Oh god, that's trash, bro. That's fucking trash. That's fucking trash, dude. So here's the deal, right? With creating like the melodies and stuff like that, I have, you know, like I know if I want to make, because I've been writing all the music for all my beats all the time, and then switching over into writing music specifically for loops. When you've made so many beats, you kind of know like what you do to to get certain vibes. You know that, like, for like Metro Boomin like style trap, and you know, more traditional type of trap, like you know that for example, like we all know now that like working in the Phrygian scale is a solid starting place for that tense type of sound. We also know that working in the minor scale is a great place to start. We also know that working in the major scale, that our sixth chord is the relative minor of a major key. We also know that that there's different modes of a key, right? So you can be in C major, right? And then if you start playing all the keys in C major from the D key, you are now in D Dorian. If you start playing all the keys of the C major scale from the E key, you're in the Phrygian mode. If you start playing all the keys, all the white keys, right? If you start playing all the white keys, those are the keys in the scale of C major. If you start at A, you're in the minor scale. So check it out. When you're making loops, and we'll call this part like making loops for trap, right? When you're making loops and you want to make something awesome, like not just like a 4-bar loop that would be like the start to one of your fuck ass little beats, right? No, you want to make something awesome, right? You want to make like an awesome composition that is going to just, that is just gonna slap, right? And in order to do that, in order to make a quality composition, you're going to need an element of change. Now, you guys that watch MG, you know that like you'll hear him talk and he'll be like, man, there's no chords in the music, and the reason why that is because people are chopping like the cool part out of a loop and re-looping it. A lot of 1 and 2 bar loops. This is a thing. And I need you guys to sit tight for just 1 minute. I'll be right back, I promise. Oh, there it is. It's good stuff. All right, so where was I? God damn it. Look. Yo. Yeah, there it is. It's the fucking mixer. That's wild. All right, so do you guys understand what I'm saying about the scales, modes, and what have you? Let's look something up so we can get visual. Oh, let's see here. How do I find this? Let's see if we can find. Show it to me. Oh, do this. Show it to me on a piano roll. Oh, y'all are trash. I'll just fucking do it in my piano roll. I want to make sure you guys are actually following this shit. Right? I don't want to waste my time with this cuz if I show you this shit and then you ask me questions about it, I'm gonna feel like it's my fault and I don't know how to explain things. That's gonna make me sad. So this is the C major scale, right? Right, boys? All the white keys starting at C, right? All the white keys starting at C. Where you at, though? Where are you at, though? That all to do. All right, so this is C major. Where the fuck is that coming from? Dude, where the fuck is that coming? Oh, it's got to be from here. There you go. All right, C major. Okay, now if you play all of the white keys, right? If you go to your scale here, major, right? See it's major, all the white keys, right? If we stay, say you put your scale lock on, you stay in C major, you get this sound, right? If you go up and you move all these joints to white keys, you get this. Right? Different vibe. Take them. These are all different scales. Boom. Right? This is a different scale. Point is, if you're making if you want to do this intentionally, right, and have an awesome loop for trap, I'll give you a hint. You know that making trap in the major scale is a no-go. It's not a no-go, but like you don't do it. It's corny. You know that making trap in the minor scale is awesome. You know that making trap in harmonic minor is awesome. You know that making trap in Phrygian is awesome. So if you're looking at a music theory hack device, such as easy keys, right? Let's say we're going to do all white keys. You know that A minor, because the way the circle of fifth moves, these notes that are in the middle, right below each one of these keys, these are the relative minors. Okay? All right? So you know that A minor is the, or A minor, that chord is in the relative minor scale, right? So you know that if you write, like, we're still in the key of C major, but if you write starting from A, you're going to be in the minor mode. Okay? So I could take and do, you know, a little 4-bar loop of A minor. Then I say, okay, I still want this to sound like trap, right? So I want the person who hears this, whether it's me or someone else, like, I want this to be trap. So what is the all white keys Phrygian version of the C major scale? And that's going to be E minor, right? And let me show it to you. So if I go A minor, right? All white keys. If I go E, this is how you check yourself, right? E, we have Phrygian, boom, we're back to all white keys, right? The difference is where you start. If I play these two chords back to back, they sound good next to each other, right? Awesome. So now when I'm using these, I can say, okay, I want to do my vibe. So I got A minor, add 9, right? And then this guy here, E minor. What do we got here? Let's play it. All right, so I think I like that. That's a bop. I don't know if the sus4 is going to work for the modal stuff, but I like the way it sounds, so I'm going to mess with it. So now I could take this, and this is not, these notes are not, they're not what's up. You know what I mean? Like, this is not what we're going to use for the loop. These are going to be our guide points. This is what is going to guide us through the composition, right? So now I have, let me cut this off. Okay. And I'm making sure, you see, all white keys, right? So now I can go into, we're not gonna go full elitist today, guys, because I wanna make this about the process. Let's go into, where's that boy at? Let's go into Omnisphere, right? And let's hit that keyscape library. What's mellow? That's cute. We could fuck with that. So take this down here. I'm gonna throw this to the side so I got it to fuck with later. All right. And now I know. Got this. I'm gonna go up a little higher. All right, so I like start with the EP because it's like it's a piano, so it's easy to write with, and it could be your bell. So now you could take this and start writing your melody. You see, I've already because of this ninth chord that I picked, I've already got access to a minor second right here. I'm gonna just chill out with the bass line, right, and just start doing something. All right, so next thing, melodies. Melodies are super easy to write, especially when you have the chords. Like you should not have trouble with this ever. And the thing that you keep in mind, like you just have to know what are the rules for a good melody and not make it such a mystical, whimsical beat Jesus thing. The rules for a good melody is that they have movement, they have a tonal center, which means that you start on a note and you go to that note, right? And they have a shape. So for example, I'm going to do my shape is going to be going up, right? So that's what I'm doing here. And the movement is the rhythm, boom boom boom. They're repetitive, but they're not stagnant, right? So the reason why people and musicians and stuff like to listen to trap, like that typical trap melody, like pum 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 pum, and just be like, oh god, that's so boring. And why no musician wants to play it is because the way that like actual people who are dope with music write melodies is it's this. You work in what's called a stepwise and a skipwise manner, right? So the steps are what you kind of learn on YouTube on how to make trap, right? Like what everybody shows, like these are your steps. But what takes you and makes you turn that corner is when you lean into the skipwise motion. And the way that you do it is kind of like what OJ's is talking about. Is it, like call and response is a method. You could think of it like that. The easier way and the more like easier and intentional way to think about it is like, look, you step into a skip, right? And the better that you get stepping into a skip to where it's unexpected, that's how you get way cooler melodies. And so what do we mean by that? So we're talking about a skip as far as like the movement in the notes. So you see, like I'm stepping, I'm dipping up this chord, right? I'm going up this chord, and I'm not like deviating from it. This is a step. Those are steps. Let me show you a skip. A skip would be this. Still the notes in the chord. Right? That sounds cool. So say if I wanted that to be, say I was like, okay, this is my first skip. You skip and then step, skip and then step, skip and then step, right? So the way you could think about it is if you're strictly writing music, like you're strictly drawing it, as people call it, what you're doing here is you're writing. And start thinking about it like that. Start thinking of yourself like a composer. It's like, okay, so here's my skip. I want to step now. So when you step, you want to get back to A, because A is your chord, right? You want to find yourself back there. And this is easy because you've got your notes. I mean, this is all white keys, right? So you want to, however you can, connect yourself back to A, right? Boom, you're at A. All right, and then maybe here we chill out on the sustain of this. Right? And then when you double that, that's how that's how you put it together. You've got your skip, and then you've got your steps, right? And you see that when we step down, we got to A quick, right? And then we stepped away from it and we got back to it, and then we came back down here. We're still making sense. You know, we're still making sense. We're getting to our chord tones, and on top of that, we've got these bass notes down here, which is keeping us home, right? We're always hearing this A, so it always makes sense. It never gets weird. You take this away, you're kind of floating, right? As soon as you put this back in the mix, it sounds good. You're at home, right? You put the bass line back in the mix, and that's cool. But you don't have to. The other thing that you got to remember is you don't have to just like have one instrument that you make a chord with, right? Because we ripped this chord from Easy Keys. Just because we made a chord with it in Easy Keys, it doesn't mean that the instrument that we put the MIDI on, that it has to play all of those notes. So what you do here, you take that bitch, mute it, right? And then why is this even here? Let's get the Jupiter. All right. So now you take the Jupiter out. Okay. And on the Jupiter channel, you mute those. All right. Maybe this one, you have the Jupiter play this octave. All right. So let's take this. And say for these, it's like, yo, I this shit sounds weird without the starting note. And see, the thing is, like when your music is making sense like this, it makes picking the sound so much easier. You know what I mean? Because your music's making sense. You're not lost trying to find, like, because you can have the right sound and be playing the wrong notes and be flicking through presets all fucking day trying to find the right shit. Where it's just like, yo, I know I want a pad for this, and like literally pretty much every pad I pick, you know, like it doesn't matter. The shit just goes, right? So now you get to something like the bass part. No. I don't even know what the attitude bass sounds like. Don't need that. So now you can take this dude, right? So you're fucking with your bass right now, right? Like, it's a bass line. So you can, like, if I'm making something like this and I know, like, yo, most likely I'm gonna turn this into a, like, a trap loop, then I'm just gonna make a trap bass line. Right? This is like, this is gonna be like, this would be like similar to an 808 pattern that I would do. Here's my fifth. All right, trim these up. When I use this in the future, this might be like this might just become like a piece of the like a piece of the composition. I might just filter it. All right. I might. Oops. What the hell's going on here? How did the Jupiter become involved in this? Jupiter got entangled. Right. And then, by starting with something, like, don't, like, if you're familiar, like, if you've been making beats for a while and you're familiar with 808 bass lines and you want to make loops, don't go like trying to learn the bass guitar. You know what I'm saying? Just stick with something like this. Cause yeah, that sounds good, but you know what else? You know how else it'll sound good? Watch. I don't need VIP. Come on, bro. Oh, it's a trilogy. No wonder. Billy Ann. I was really about to make a fucking Dr. Dre beat. Hit this 60s right here. Pull this down. Right? So you've got that, and like you can hear this. You could put you could put your SP 404 on it. You put your RC20s on it. You do whatever whatever you got to do to to make the shit hit. And you still have like this is like like this is pretty much how you know, prior to splitting my workflow up, like I would like, this would be good enough. Like I would start a song with this shit. I put drums to this shit. That's a beat, right? Right? But what about this guy? What about this guy over here? Right? But wait, there's more. So you got this dude over here. So what I do when I get to this point is I'll just listen and see how this flows. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start. I like the way that the melody slowed down. So what I'll do first is I'll start, you know, with my division of chords, like see how it hits, if it's just like on the downbeat like that. All right, so, and if you get to this point, like you're probably gonna start hearing something, right? So, dun, dun, dun. So, kind of hear it in the bass line. Where's E? We moved up to E, right? How low can we drop this? Yeah. It's gonna happen. All right. So what I'm doing now when I'm writing this bass line is I'm rocking in between the first. I'm going up an octave, right? And then I'm gonna go up to the fifth. So this is E, second, third, fourth, fifth, right? And then I'm going to hit. This is the third. We go up and then come back down. Right? That's all. All that is chord tones. That's all that is chord tones. Root, octave, fifth, third, back down to fifth. Right? I don't like that. That's too much. It's too much sauce. Let me go back here. 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 I know I want to go back down. Let's hit a pitch bend. Let's go yank. Let's hit him with that Andrew Yang gang. Right? Boing. See what that does. Yeah, you see that? Now we're getting fun. Steps. All right. Skips. What's up, New Sense? What note are we on here? B, which is a that's the second note in the A minor scale, which is perfect for a bass turnaround. Look at God. Won't he do it? All right. So you get perfect flip. So once you have those two, once you have because those are just easy building blocks, right? Once you have those two, then you can kind of build out what you want to do, right? The easiest format to kind of put this in is to do I'm working in double time, so let's call this 8 bars, right? Do 8 bars of your first chord, right? And then do 4 of the of this shit right here. Right? What's up, KP? Go to town. DM me on Instagram. Follow me there. And hit me up. You don't have Instagram? That's unfortunate. Email me. Craftmaster954 at Gmail. So once you have that, like these are just the like this is just like simple basic, right? Send me an email, bro. Craftmaster954 at gmail.com. 954 craftmaster954 at gmail.com. So once you have that, this is where you can kind of he said it sounds like cocaine music. I want to hear some criminals. You know, this is where easy shit comes in, right? So what are we at? We're doing AE. Yo, quarter piece, I got you. All right, you do this. All right, so now you got a little bit of sauce. You can start using, like, once you have to stop worrying about your music, you can start like really checking into your sounds. You can go, yes, this is Studio One. You can go into what's it called? You could go into like that sound effects portion of your synth and actually use it, right? Like it gets super easy because again, you're not people tend to think that in order to sound good with your melodies that you need to do like great work with the passing tones, and the passing tones being the notes that aren't in the chords, right? But if you pick, like you've seen, and that's why I use easy keys first, and that's why you know I use the circle of fifths to help me create this. If you pick right, if you pick the chords that make sense, right? Let me show you. If you use circle of fifths, you pick chords that make sense, like just as they're triads that are in the same scale, right? That's what this group means. You're in the same scale and shit. So if you use the same chords, if you use chords that make sense, and then you use extensions that sound the way that you want your composition to feel, then you don't have to fuck your brain up trying to figure out what extra notes to add in, because you've already added them in to get that vibe with the extensions. That's what all of these are about. All right. So you're going to get a very plain feel with any of the minor chords. Right. You're going to get a very plain feel with the major chords. These passing tones that people want to add to give yourself feeling, those are all up here. And depending on what MIDI hack you're using, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 choices, right? You get even more up here by adding those. But when you take the anxiety out of having to master this shit, right? And you build it block by block, step by step, and you're intentional with your foundation. You see that now adding the shit in is super simple, right? So now I can go to labs and find I'm not getting this shit from Beat Jesus, guys. Like this is like the easy shit, bro. This is just like, yo, this is an A note. This is the A chord. This is the ninth extension. I've got those four notes to work with. Those are the only four notes that I'm gonna play right now. So once you know the notes, Like like once you write enough of that stuff, okay, boom, now you can take it to your hands. And you could just vibe, bro. Like you could try stuff out. You don't have to know how to play keys. Like you just gotta be able to keep a simple fucking rhythm. I see this right here is too much sauce. I could put a delay on this and get it. And like say here, like this is the awesome thing about MIDI. Like I wanted to go down up to have a little variation. Right. Now I got this shit. Like your boy said, we put a ping pong delay on it. Oh shit, I don't have delays on here anymore because I took my iLock out. Yikes. I don't got no delays, but you get the point. So when you get to this point now, like you got something cool. Boom. Awesome. This is where you become a man or a woman. This is where you become a grown up. Yeah, I had to clean it up, K-Bangers. It's Ladies' Day, you know what I'm saying? Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion, you know. So you got this, right? Now you can take this. Now you can take this and slide it up 3 semitones, see what you got. Already like it. You take this and grab this dude. or however you want to go about it. But you know, and then once you got that, I mean, what do I want to do here? Audio, selecting pool, phone finder. You know, once you got that, you come here, and you could decide. All right, let me try this out. You know. You know, and then you could say, hey, I want to do it even more. You know, do whatever. But you see, like, you see that shit is it takes you when you get out of the mind state. The whole point is when you get out of the mind state that what you're gonna do is the progression is crazy. The progression is 2 chords. That's awesome. That's awesome, Soul Avery. But the point is when you guys get even if you don't want to make loops, like even if you think that making loops is cornball shit and you don't want to make loops, you don't want to have a loop store, you don't want to do none of that shit. When you make your beats like this, what you free up so much mental real estate, because like I mean true or false, if we would have, you know, if we were making a beat and you were and say you were a music first person, right? If you were a music first person, if you had this, a beat butcher snare, a kick drum, maybe an open hi-hat, and you would be like, yeah, I got a Griselda beat. This shit's hard. That's all I need to make a Griselda beat, right? But instead you wind up with something that has an awesome change like this. You know, you can, there's so many different ways that you could take it, you know, without even putting a drum on it. So the next part about this that's awesome, right? So for the way that I do my shit, so this is just keys, right? This is pad. This is bass. This is SFX. This is horn. So what I could do now is, I don't know why this is bouncing in real time. I didn't ask for this. I did not ask for this. Why is that like that? I don't have pipeline on. Why is this telling me I have to bounce in real time? I must have pipeline on somewhere. But what I'll do when I'm working like this, that's so weird. Pipeline is on one of these channels. That's the only thing that makes you have to bounce real time. But here's the thing, right? So what I'll do now is I'll go ahead and rename it. Right? Go into my files. And right here. All right. Make that new folder. You can do this however you want, but once I have this, I got, okay, boom, I got that. I could say, shit. Just take these guys, throw them in here. It's gonna ask me, what do you want? You want the MIDI files? Yeah, I want the MIDI files. Boom. So now I always have this MIDI. It's my personal MIDI. I just made this shit, right? So I could take this melody and I could put it into easy keys and vamp other shit like that. Boom, I have the MIDI. Then I can, go to E, Command E, go into Command Shift E, right? Go to tracks. When you bounce stems, you want to bounce tracks, right? Because when you bounce tracks, it will keep all the effects that's on the tracks and all the effects that come after it. So if you have like mastering effects and shit like that, then you could navigate to to the folder that has the Santa Muerte shit in it, and then that'll give you your stems. And then on top of it, if you select mix down, that'll give you the this mix down right here will give you the entire composition bounced out. So that's how that in one pass you bounce your stems and you bounce your mix down. So for you guys who want to make sample packs, you'll have your scales and your stems right there. You also have your MIDI, and you got all your shit. Real simple. Truth be told, I make all of these packs, all these compositions so I can make beats. Like these are all beats that I want to make. It shit sounds like fucking Capadonna and 3-6 Mafia. You know what I'm saying? That shit's for me. And then some of you guys happen to like it, so I sell it. But that's the goal. That's the sauce. If you could bring yourself to commit more time to working on compositions, you'll become a better composer. Melodies will become a lot easy, and the whole like CMP makes it look so easy. It'll be more like, yo, this shit is actually easy. I'm glad CMP showed me that shit. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have an excellent Friday night. Have a great weekend. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming anymore this weekend. I'm gonna be doing a bunch of work on some new products. And if you guys need anything, just hit me on Instagram or in the Discord. Keep it simple, but do not be basic. And we'll see you on the next